That tilal, ghaf podcast. Welcome, guys. We're joined here today with Jackson, Aidan, and Lloyd. New addition. Welcome.
New member.
Yeah,
welcome,
thank you very much.
Welcome,
Yeah.
mate.
Episode 6.
Take 12, take 13.
Take 15,
now.
I think. Yeah. Just like waiting for someone to laugh.
We need to grow
just
up.
all the audience, please excuse any laughings. I think let's
Yeah.
just get that out
It's
there.
been
Just
a few attempts.
Laughing.
Random word. Guys, today I want to talk about the community, right? So the different sub-communities within tilal ghaf. You've got Elan, Aura, Harmony, Alaya Gardens, and
Alicia, man.
Alicia Mansions. These are the ones we're working on, right? You've obviously got some new launches coming up as well, but these are the secondary market areas that are transacting. Elan, first handed over community. Elan 1, great response from what I understand.
Very good response.
Yeah.
Right?
Very good response. Yeah, I think what we're finding now is that more people are moving into the community.
Yep.
So it took a little bit of time with the rentals because owners were asking for maybe a little bit more than what they should have been, around the sort of 215,000 mark. But they have dropped in price over the last couple of months or last few weeks. And particularly with the fact that phase 2 is now handing over, so there's a lot more availability.
Yeah.
But
as well, sorry to jump in there as well. Like when you get, I remember when, I think we said this before in the podcast, I remember when Maple was handed over in Dubai Hills, and for such a demanded community now, because it was the first of its kind handing over Maple 1, right? That everyone was skeptical to live there because there was a lot of construction work.
First one to move in.
Yeah,
right, exactly.
And I feel like maybe with tilal it's going to be the same, but if you can see through that, you're getting in.
For sure.
And the community is amazing as well. I've actually been up there. It's really, really nice.
No, the quality and the finish is really nice. There's some feedback that we get from a lot of people that are going to view. I think it's definitely good feedback for sure.
Good. Elan 2, same contractor?
Yeah, exactly the same. Phase 1, 2 and 3 are all going to be exactly the same. There's, I think, 916 properties in total over the 3 phases.
Oh, he's done his research.
Exactly.
That's what we like. Lloyd. Yeah, good. Drop that in there.
Yeah, but like I say, phase 1 handed over now. Phase 2 in the process. Some people have got their keys. Then phase 3, they've started the home orientation, the snagging already. It's a little bit quicker than phase 1 was, but yeah, it's positive.
Are you helping a lot of clients with that as well?
Yeah. We're in touch with the developers all the time, keeping in touch with the owners and trying to expedite the process if we can.
Good.
So, yeah.
Good. Okay. Next area, Aura. Aura's handing over next year, mid next year.
So Aura 1 and 2 is May next year.
Okay.
Aura Gardens is June of next year. Obviously we've discussed it before. I'm sure most people know the communities now, but Aura 1 and 2 is just twin villas, and Aura Gardens is twin villas and townhouses.
Yeah. I felt that was coming.
I felt that was coming as well. Yeah.
Wasn't it?
I forgot to swallow, I think. But,
Nerves, that is.
maybe, yeah.
Sat next to Lloyd.
Sat next to Lloyd, yeah. Big cheek. And then obviously we've got Harmony, end of the year, Harmony 3 next year as well.
I'm excited to see Harmony, actually.
I think majority of people are. Yeah. There's a lot of buzz around Harmony. It's been consistent buzz.
I was driving to the gym the other morning, believe it or not, I do go to the gym, and in Jamaica, other states, and on the left as you're driving down towards the clubhouse, you can see all the Harmonies. They've gone up really quick as well.
Really quick.
Yeah, so very excited to see that.
Well, we went up to the sales centre, didn't we, probably about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And along up towards the sales centre, you're getting Harmony 1 on your right-hand side and then Harmony 2 on your left, and you can see the progress it's made over the past 2, 3, 4,
People
5
seem
months.
to think as well when they go up to Harmony, said, it's all slowed down. But like the construction phase, once it gets built, it seems really fast. But then when they're doing the internal of the houses, people seem to think, nothing's getting done now. It's all slowed down. But it's all behind the scenes. What you can't see.
It's the actual, it's roads and greenery.
Exactly,
do you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's not going to see a lot of that going on.
From the outside, it's hard to see.
It's all
that
well and good
going
seeing
on.
the house go up, but then it's all the extra bits. So no, I'm very excited to see that. There was a Harmony show villa, or there is?
There is, yeah. So it's closed at the minute because of the construction.
Okay.
Did you have a bit of information that it might be potentially opening again?
Yeah, so we do expect it to open again.
Harmony, yeah?
Yeah, Harmony show villa should become available to see again, which is obviously a 5-bedroom large. That's the only type which is available. We've pretty much had confirmation that the whole of Harmony as well, Harmony 1, 2 and 3 will be handed over in 2024. So the whole community as a whole will be complete by hopefully Q3 2024, which is ahead of schedule. It wasn't supposed to be complete until the end of 2024, like the whole of Harmony 1, 2 and 3. Now it's hopefully all by Q3.
Makes a massive difference for end users as well.
It does,
Sure. Like you were saying earlier, VLAN, if you're moving in and the community, Harmony 1's due to hand over end of the year?
Harmony 1 and 2 is the end of the year, yeah.
Okay.
So I think in terms of percentages of the whole community, Elan 1, 2 and 3, Harmony 1, 2 and 3, that, what would we say that is 50% of the community?
Is it?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
So by next year, Q3 of next year, if this information that we've got is correct, then that's a big portion of the community which should have been handed over by then.
Yeah.
And then obviously we've got the later communities like Alea Gardens and Elysian, Serenity, Lanai and so on. But that's still a big chunk.
There's been a lot of buzz around Alea lately, right?
There has been, yeah.
I think the higher end of Tilal at the moment now is starting to attract more buyers
For sure.
than the townhouses and the twin villas.
Alea pricing is starting from...
So for Alea Haven, Alea Phase 1, we're probably now looking anything from 9 to 10 million, to be completely honest. I know it's a big range.
But to give you an idea then, like, if you're going to go and spend 9 to 10 million in that area, what can you buy? You're going into Jumeirah Golf Estates, you want a similar size Flame Tree Ridge is going to be what? 12, 13 million.
Yeah. Same as Dubai Hills Golf Place. You're looking at 13 million, really.
You want a B1 or an A-type that's renovated to a certain standard, you're looking at that.
Yeah, exactly.
So, if you're buying it at that price, it's good value.
Especially the quality as well. Like we bang on about the quality all the time. Obviously, we try not to be biased, but the quality is expected to be so high.
Yes, well it is. We've seen it in
exactly.
England, which is an entry level.
And
Right?
we've seen Harmony Show Villa as well. The finishings, they're better than anything else in the market.
Someone actually told me Harmony Show Villa is the best villa they've ever been in Dubai for what it is in
It's
terms of
probably
like
the
the
best
size and for a finished product from a developer.
Yeah.
There wasn't a broker either, it's client.
Yeah.
Okay, good stuff. Alea Gardens we've just talked about. What is the difference between Alea and Alea Gardens?
So Alea is basically the first release. Alea Gardens is basically the last release.
Okay.
So it's all similar. You've got all like the same type villas within the community.
Yeah.
But Alea Gardens was released later, so the purchase price was higher and the payment plans were a little bit different.
Yeah.
So the payment plans for Alea Phase 1 are 60-40. The 40% is 2-year post handover. And Alea Gardens is 50-50.
Okay.
So you pay 50% during construction, and then the outstanding 50%, you can either pay it off in one go using cash, or you can take a loan from the bank.
It's also years later, isn't it? Alea Gardens.
Exactly.
It's 2025. So around November time, 2025. So you've got another year.
Makes me happy that you've done your research. I love it.
That's
this is testing his knowledge.
Yeah. I've got to bring a little something.
That's it. Excellent. Rumour is that there is an Aura Twin Villa, Show Villa, coming up as well. Is that right?
So we're here.
Yeah. A little bit of a rumour.
Yeah. We spoke with some of the guys higher up in Majid Al Futtaim, and they've told us that the Show Villa should be ready by September September this year, sorry. September this year, the Show Villa should be ready to see. A lot of people are asking us, how are the twin villas going to look? Because we haven't seen that concept yet. We've seen the townhouses, we've seen the Harmony villas, but we haven't seen the twin villa. So that's going to be really interesting.
I think that will help so much as well.
The price, I expect the prices to probably shoot up if that Show Villa is to a very high quality, and the dimensions and everything makes sense. Then I think that's really going to.
You've seen it with club villas, right? The easiest comparison is a club villa or a golf grove in Dubai Hills, and you've seen how much that's increased because it's a little bit of a different concept. It's very demanding. Yeah. So I think I agree. I think it's a very good shout. In terms of the roads, something we get asked a lot: roads into Tilal Al Ghaf. Are they changing the roads? Are they making it easier to get in?
Jackson's probably the best man to speak about that.
So in terms of the entrance from Al Fay Road side, so the flyover from Al Khail, which leads into Al Fay, has obviously been open now, which I'm sure you've seen yourself. Has made such a good difference already. The traffic around there, traffic flow is so much better. Al Fay Road now is really still the construction road for Harmony and Alea and everything. So it's going to be a while before that is turned into a proper highway, but they are starting to make the footings and everything like that, so they can kind of transition fast. From Hesse Street, we're not sure when the construction will start expanding the roads, but we've had confirmation that's going to happen. Okay. We've got the entrance open now to Tilal Al Ghaf from Hesse Street as well. So stuff is going on. It's just depends when. But that flyover's the main thing at the moment.
Even having that extra lane on the left is a game changer. Like it cuts all the traffic out.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And you've obviously got a new launch by Emart behind the back of it. Behind the back of it. That makes sense. Doesn't it?
Touching on that though, to be fair, I think that will. Someone asked me the other day, do we think that it will make a difference in terms of the pricing for tilal ghaf? I for sure don't know about you guys. Think it will 100% help.
Yeah,
I think that it's not so much now. There was people saying that it's a bit further out to other communities, but Dubai's growing in month on month, year by year, right? So,
and it's an Emar community,
exactly.
So we know one thing we know is Emar build fantastic communities.
Yeah,
they always think about everything. It's a water community, so it might be. It'll be a similar concept to Tilal. The brochures got launched yesterday. We received them all pictures and things. So.
Oasis we're talking about.
Yeah. So
and that Al Fay Road, when that's fully open, is going to have one side Jumeirah Gulf States, the other side Victory Heights and Tilal Al Ghaf, and then Emar Oasis.
Really?
So that's surrounded literally by 4, fantastic
needed,
communities.
That road is needed.
Yeah,
I mean, before they did that Al Fay Road, Jumeirah Gulf, coming out of Jumeirah Gulf.
Oh yeah, it was a hassle.
Nightmare.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's made a big difference, and I think once obviously Tilal and Emar Oasis are up and running, that road is there. I think it's going to make a massive difference.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
What are we seeing most demand for, fellas? So right now, I know obviously it depends on listings, but what is the most? Is it Harmony because it's coming up to completion? Is it?
It depends. In July, there's not a lot of demand for anything. To be honest,
a little bit quiet.
Yeah, speaking with every agent who specialises in Tilal Al Ghaf. I mean, Dubai as a whole, but Tilal, we've all noticed that it's been very quiet. Even speaking with the guys up at the customer relations office, they've said they've noticed all the resale cases have really slowed down. But it's natural, right? During summer,
isn't it?
I think a couple of weeks it started to pick up again, right?
Yeah, I think we've already seen that.
It started picking up past 2 weeks already for sure.
Just going back onto that point of what sort of is the demand, I think now Ilan is handed over. It is an area that we are finding maybe quite a few leads coming through. I think it makes a difference with the fact that you can mortgage them. So those buyers that are coming in, it's made a massive difference, isn't it? So I've definitely seen it over the last maybe 2-3 weeks, getting a few leads. But yeah, like I said, it makes a difference.
I think with, as you said as well, Alea over the last, I would say 3 months, we saw such a big difference compared to the end of last year and the start of the year. It's kind of like it's happened in stages. Really. We said it about, remember when we said it about Aura Gardens and Twin Villas?
Yeah.
We said it on the podcast, literally a month later, prices shot up.
Do you think it's because you said it on the podcast?
I think we're manipulating the market, really.
Yeah, I know,
We're just manipulating it at this point.
Yeah, market makers. But no, and that seems, going back to that, then Aura Gardens seems to be the next sort of investor. Maybe it's already gone through. Yeah, we've seen that increase of investors flipping, if you like, or buying and then putting back into the market. Elan, we've seen it, and I feel like now Elan is at a comfortable position where the price is sort of set.
Yeah.
Aura is coming into that. I would say.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, obviously the community is so new that we probably haven't given it enough time. The community's still got to grow completely. Where it's only going to get better. The prices are only going to go up, really, as it does mature.
All right, good stuff. Launches. So there is a couple of launches left from now.
It's not basically 100% confirmed that the launches
that's
are
your
coming.
notes that are wrong then.
No.
That's your fault.
So basically, we're not going to touch on it too much now, but we're here. There could be a couple of launches, but if you want to find out, then you're going to have to reach out to us directly.
Yeah, I see what you did there. I like it.
You're going to have to
Very
keep that a little bit under wraps for the time being.
Okay, good.
But there's not many spaces left in Tilal community where they can launch. But yeah, as Jackson said, there's a couple of potentials. Obviously, we have Serenity as well, which launched.
There is 1 or 2 left in the developer, right?
There is some left, but they've sold out quite a big majority. Yeah.
Is it sold out? Is it not?
No, there's still some available.
In terms of deals, deals that we've got, whether it's an investor out there looking for their next investment, a flip, a high return on their investment, yield, or if it's an end user, someone they want to buy their family home, what have we got?
Talking of twin villas, we have a very well priced twin villa at 4.1, which is opposite Paulin Park in Aura Gardens, which is a good price. We've had previous offers around 4.2, 4.25, so it's a well priced unit.
On other units, yeah?
On other units,
okay,
yeah.
So this is a good deal then, yeah?
It is a good deal.
And the ones directly on the Paulin Park are 4.5, aren't they?
Yeah.
And it's literally just opposite.
It's about from here to the end of the room probably. It's very, very close. Maybe
Very
not that
precise.
close. Yeah, maybe double.
How do you know?
I know, yeah. It's the Australian in me.
Yeah. Relevant.
Had to jump in.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
And-
sorry, go on. There's more than one. Go on.
The retreat I mentioned on Monday.
Yeah.
14.25, 5-bed, Alea Phase 1, handover next November. Good price.
Yeah. All right, good stuff.
I think between us, we've got probably the best priced unit in every sub community, haven't we?
Bold statement, but probably on
We
the
have
line.
backed that statement.
Between-
No, I back that statement. I'd say,
Elan,
right.
Aura,
Between the three of you.
Alea, Harmony, from what we know, we've got the best price units in all of
No,
those
you're right,
areas. And in terms of investment, what's the best buy at the minute? I still think the higher end stuff at the moment is the most undervalued in
smaller premiums.
Yeah, smaller
exactly.
premiums haven't really seen the growth yet as the smaller units have. And we've had confirmation that the lagoon will be pretty much filled in within 18 months. So obviously, if you're looking at any other community, once the lagoon or the water's filled in, you see the premiums increase by 10, 20% if you historically with other communities. So anything you buy in the community, I still think it's got a long way to go, to be honest.
Okay,
For sure.
good stuff. So you're saying higher end.
Higher end's the most undervalued at the
general,
moment, I'd
for
say.
sure.
For sure.
Okay, good stuff. Lloyd?
Yeah, probably the Harmony that I've got. We've seen Harmony prices increase, quite significantly over the past 6 months.
Yeah.
Beginning of the year, they're closer to 7 million. Now they're pushing 6, depending on if it's a garden suite or not in Harmony 1. But
Beginning of the year, they were 7 million. Now they're pushing 6.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
5. Did I?
Yeah. Is that what he said?
I'm not sure, I wasn't listening.
Oh. Wasn't saying.
No, they started at
That doesn't
5.
make
Yeah,
any
at
sense.
the beginning of the year,
Started
they
at
were 5, now pushing 6.
Okay, good.
I'm sure I said that.
makes sense.
I'm sure I said that. Anyway, but there's a 4-bed without garden suite at 5.9. So,
What's the built up on that?
just under 4. So you're looking around about 3,970 roughly.
So again, comparing it something like a C1 in Victory Heights, it's the same built up area. You're buying a C1 now for 7, and you're gonna have to renovate it.
Yeah.
So you've still got value in it.
Same as Sidra, 4-bedroom in Sidra.
Yeah.
The square footage is 3,500, so 400 less, and they're starting at 7 really.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So there's still value in it for an end user
absolutely,
and an
for
investor.
sure,
Okay, good stuff. Anything else, boys? From
No,
you?
I think that's all good information. Everything we really wanted to touch on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did have a few notes last podcast, didn't we, from a few buyers and sellers.
Did you?
We did, yeah.
Yeah, so we send the podcast out to owners, and one of the owners got back to us and said, "Look, this is useless to me." Basically, he said, "Look, you need to start
Thank
giving."
you very much for your feedback.
No, we
definitely.
appreciated it because
Yeah.
we did need to up our game a little bit, start giving a bit more
Good
value
stuff.
and information. So that's what
Formative
we've tried to
stuff,
do
yeah.
this time. Yeah.
The networking event we're talking about putting on. So as you've seen, we've got a new office in Dubai Hills. We're looking to put on a networking event for any sellers or any buyers, 2 separate events. Anything that you want to know a little bit more on tilal al ghaf, if you write in the comments or message one of the boys, can we have their Instagrams and numbers here? If you'd be interested in coming along, we'll hold it in the office one evening, and it will just go through if you are an owner, what if, and you're looking to sell, what you think the sales price will be, the process. If you're new to investing in Dubai and you want to talk about various investments, we can help with that, or just how you can move in, how you can mortgage, whatever it is. Put the comments below, and if we get a good enough response, we'll put one on. Yeah,
Yep.
Absolutely, yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Stuff. Cool, boys. Thank you so much for your
Cheers,
time.
lads.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
See you next
Cheers.
time.